welcome in. Oh, that was for the first series. Well, if you guys want a hat redemption for the second series, get a new hat redemption in. We'll get a new hat for every series, I guess. Battlefield of Eternity will be map number 1. Some little housekeeping as we get into this. It is the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps within this series. We do have Germany number 3 on the left and Poland number 3 on the right. The numbers correlate to the fact that they are the third team to sign up. No seeding or anything like that. It's not like there was like the 3 Polish teams played against each other for which seed that they are. No, it's just literally sign-up order. Meta Madness style of draft means that heroes that are picked and played cannot be played in future maps. There are 90 heroes available in Heroes of the Storm. Bans don't carry over, so we could see Johanna map number 2, and if she's not picked or played in map 2, and we get a map 3, she could be played in map 3. But of course, if she's picked in map 2, then she can no longer be played in the remainder of the series. That is how the Meta Madness draft works, in case you don't know. If you already know, awesome. You are a step ahead of everyone else. You're a smart cookie, and I'm so proud of you. Johanna and Hanzo, though, banned by the side of Germany. Poland will get rid of what? They've got the Hogger ban. Sylvanas has seen some priority bans. Falstad. Chen is pretty good on this map as well, and he'll be removed. Some potato skin, stuffed peppers, mozzarella sticks for kickoff snacks. Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, for Super Bowl today, it's like me and I think 2 neighbors. The only 2 neighbors texted me back. There were 2 other neighbors who I think they said they wanted to come over for like a section of the game or something like that, but they didn't want to come for the entire game. I said, dude, my door's open for you. You're welcome to come. But they never texted me back, so I assume they're not. You're awake. Welcome in, Hostile. How you doing today, bud?
Here we go again.
Oh, also, we're transitioning. We're no longer calling chat chat. Chat is now heroes. Because I misspoke earlier today. I'll probably still call chat chat, but we'll do our best. Muradin! Chromie will be picked up on the right side for Team Poland. Tyrael first pick on the left side. Tyrael and Sergeant Hammer are paired together quite often, so that could be a consideration here.
This realm needs me.
But it is going to be Tyrael, Dahaka, Li Ming. So they've got their solo lane, they've got a race hero. The members of Germany still need a healer, and then they can pivot that last pick into another bruiser. They could go into another auto attacker. For race, they could go into Genji if they wanted to go for a double reset composition. Battlefield of Eternity with Li Ming and Genji used to be a very common play. It still sees a little bit here and there, but Ana ban is not a bad idea whatsoever. Get rid of that nano boosted Li Ming potential. Oh, today is the last day of it being sunshine out here, Hostile. Well, then we have like rain, snow tomorrow, rain, snow Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are chill, and then we have a massive President's Day weekend snowstorm. This morning when I looked, Saturday and Sunday for President's Weekend is 10 inches each day. And there's still snow bookending that, like significant, like we are getting a freaking storm, dude.
Ready.
It's looking good.
My blades are yours.
I gotta prep the generator. I gotta get gas. I gotta get snacks. I gotta get soups. Dude, I'm so excited. Vala and Sonya with the Chromie and Muradin will be grabbed. There's your healer and another bruiser, so it will be a hyper carry Li Ming. But Thrall is quite the brawler as well, so I like it a lot here. Last pick on the right side, they're gonna need a healer. They could go Ariel. Ariel actually works really well with this. It also gives you a Detainment Strike to push back to Haka, Rhaegar, Thrall who want to run at you. Crystal Aegis for burst protection. I actually think the Ariel would slot in beautifully right here. I really hope Poland goes into it because I think they've got so many good batteries. Chat, it's not about predicting what the hero is. It's about analyzing the draft and saying what would actually fit. That's the way you go about it. Ariel is a big pickup, solid slot in. Love to see it. Let's get into map number 1, everybody. Get your gambles in. That's why Dreadnought was one of the best HCC casters, period, end of sentence. Speaking of, I should hit him up about BlizzCon. I should hit up Dread and Gilly, be like, yo, if you have any contact still at Blizzard. All right, here we go. Load in. You shivers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit up Dread and Gilly like tonight or something, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow on my day off. They might be busy. I don't know if they're like big Super Bowl people. Alrighty, Germany on the left-hand side. Timothy Rhaegar, Bird on the Li Ming. Smaragred. I am apologize. I'm gonna go with Smar for ease.
The battle begins in
On the Thrall, Sugar Daddy 69. That one we know how to read. Excuse me, Sugar Daddy 69 on the Dahaka, and Menelor on the Tyrael.
1.
Elatus, I believe, is the pronunciation for Poland 3's Muradin, Zaxi Sonia, Barlar Vala, Yavor on the Ariel, and Vulux is the Chromie. I think I murdered most of those names. I did my best, chat. Oops, I already had that set up. Alright, Puncturing Arrow for the Vala, Deep Breathing Chromie, Searing Light Ariel, Toughest Nail Sonia, and Murder for the Dwarf Block. Maelstrom Weapon for the Thrall. We do have Tissue Regeneration Dahaka, Ardent Restoration Tyrael, Stormcaller Rhaegar, which I have been seeing a bit more lately, and Aetherwalker Li Ming. But I mean, realistically, you have 3 meleeers effectively. Stormcaller should get stackage. For those that may be unaware, the increase the radius of Lightning Shield by 25% each time Lightning Shield damages an enemy hero. Permanently increase Rhaegar's health by 2 and mana by 1, stacking up to 200 times. So 400 health, 200 mana. I'll take a peek here in top lane. It seems like we're just having some traded blows in the bottom lane. I'll keep my eyes on the mini-map and see if there is going to be the rotation into the camp, so never mind. Big damage onto the Ariel. Huge heal comes out. The drag from Dahaka fishes its way through the enemies and finds the Ariel. First blood picked up by Germany. So don't forget, if you'd like to take a look at the schedule, the rosters, the current setup for who has progressed or made it out of Group A and B, those have been determined. You can use exclamation bracket. Otherwise, we're in our second of 5 best of 3s today, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We're all in top lane, made a rotation into Zaxi on the top. Thrall made a rotation to top onto Zaxi. Dahaka and Thrall are unable to get the kill on Sonya. She's going to be able to whirlwind her way to the side. Rhaegar rotating up to the top as well. Li Ming and Tyrael kind of set up for a defensive artillery position with possible Druid's Mites to teleport back and a couple autos into wave. Bird is going to get a couple Arcane Orbs thrown out as well. And this is definitely going to be Impaler Camp for top lane grabbed over to Team Germany. Dahaka may be fishing for a drag on a Zaxi here. Gets it. Thrall. Pharaoh Spear to follow it up. Timidity. Good damage. Zaxi spins. That's a purge. Rhaegar lunges in and Zaxi lives with a few hundred HP. Isn't that Hearth animation something from wrestling? Impaler Camp pushing on a top lane Fort Gate. A few more tower shots onto the minion wave. Muradin rotating up, and that'll be enough to zone back the Dahaka as he taps the bush a couple times for that enhanced agility. Sorry, for the baseline movement speed buff. It's a 2-second, 120-second duration. Sorry, 2-second duration for 120% movement speed. Man, I am struggling to put together sentences this morning. Maybe I got less sleep than I thought I did. Rhaegar, by the way, with the electric charge. If the Bearer of the Lightning Shield, heals for 20% of the damage it deals to enemy heroes, doubled if the Bearer is Rhaegar. While Lightning Shield is damaging an enemy, its Bearer gains 10% movement speed. As the Immortals said, are gonna swap to defensive sides or race potential sides, and it looks like it's pretty good for the members of Germany. Race is going to be a lot closer than I thought. 2,419 still remaining on the right, but Germany grabs the Blue Immortal. Alarian heads to bottom lane. Dahaka maybe has a drag. The Tame Strike pushes him back. Repeated defense picking up his first stack. Chromie with the Deep Breathing level 1. Typically we see the Mobius loop at level 5 or 7 for her. She will be morbing it up. Arcane Orbs poking onto Fort Gate walls. We do have Muradin Dwarf Toss on the side. There was a time trap that was cleared away. The Immortal moves into melee mode as it loses what little shielding it has. Sidewalls being taken down. And I could see this being 50% of the fort. I don't know if they're going to get much more than that, actually. It might even be less. The artillery from Chromie zones the enemies back, and they nearly get 50%. It's close. A few more sandblasts going out. Murder dwarf tossing in. Stormbolt lands on material. A couple hungering arrows from Vala. Poke here and there as more magic missiles fire out as well. Thrall and Dahaka once again trying to get this kill into Zaxi in top lane. And I really gotta be honest, that is so solid of the Sonya to not die. Camp is gonna be picked up for Poland. And while the experience is equal, I just feel like these rotations to top not getting the kill into Sonya is a bit rough. I will say, I think they're gonna rotate the Thrall out and of the 4-man and leave him in the top lane against Sonya to maybe get more Maelstrom weapon stackage. His first milestone is gonna be at the 25 mark. No stacks lost upon death for Thrall in this talent. As a drag finds Murren at the last possible second max range, he gets the dwarf toss to the side. There will be a heal from the Ariel. Dahaka burrows, Lurker Strain, Li Ming bops in, and she's going to be able to get the reset with the Calamity. Is there going to be another Calamity reset? Absolutely. Temporal Loop pulls someone back, but it doesn't stop the double kill from Germany. Poland backing off here as Thrall in the top lane. Looks like Sonya will be resetting for full, and there is the Immortal phase coming up. And here is Paler by Thrall picked up. Bird and Timidity will be hearthing up for full. God, such a good animation for this Rhaegar skin. Looks like Tyrael is going to reset as well. So big reset coming out from a couple members of Germany. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers because I'm sure you want to look at the damage healing experience thus far in map number 1 of our second best of 3 of the day. 5 of these today for all of you. Hopefully it's no speed run, but a lot of solid games ahead of us. Arrows go in. Sandblast as well from Chromie. Some Dragon Breaths as well. Chunks the Immortal by a significant amount, like 5k right there. Wave is going to be pushed up onto the 4k to bottom, but this Tyrael's in position to clear that out. And Chromie, of course, the only one with her heroics. Dahaka is pushing the Paler camp, which is taking down the gate and 1 tower. Stormbolt lands. Thunderclap. Sugar Daddy bursted by Vala. Unable to get a burrow. I think they were trying to wait for the Temporal Loop closer. Ancestral comes through, and Chromie will be traded by Li Ming, who got that reset. And now we're going to see a chase further into top lane. More magic missiles firing out. Rain of Vengeance from the Vala. Leap from Sonya. Another Rain of Vengeance as well. Timidity is going to be locked down and taken out. 2 for 1 in favor of Poland. And heroic-wise, we're looking at the Temporal Loop, Crystal Aegis, Rain of Vengeance, Leap Avatar, Ancestral, Wave of Force, Sundering, Isolation, and Judgment Tyrael. Tyrael's jumping in, Barler's the target, but meanwhile they're going to actually pivot back to Zaxi. The unkillable Sonya, she spins her way out of this. Immortal's still on defensive sides, but that early damage from Chromie was pretty decent. Well tapped from Thrall, Dahaka getting wave in top. Fallen Shaman left side being worked on. Right side hasn't even been touched. So this will be grabbed for bottom. Might cause a little bit of displacement from Poland to go clear that, and that might be the race moment for Germany as the match misses find Murden in the bush. Arrow Spirit into the drag. Sundering from Thrall. Murden does get the Avatar. Wave of Force, Judgment from Tyrael coming through. A very low Murden will be taken down by the Fallen Shaman that was just summoned. The Wave of Force pushes Ariel into the Arcane Orb of Li Ming. Sonya's pushing top lane, but this is a bottom lane fort guaranteed to the side of Germany as they have found 4 kill advantage, second Immortal phase of the map, and it looks like they're going to get this race in their hands as Thrall does have his first milestone. 31 stacks. He's looking for the next one at 55. But he does have that 40 extra bonus attack damage. It's looking pretty promising. What is Tyrael's 7? Burning Halo, okay. Arcane Orbs splashing in. By the way, we do have the Charge Blast at level 13. Sonya lead! Vala multi-shot, a lot of damage on the Tyrael. He will be taken down. He's going to use his explosion on the objective, as well as I think he hit Burden for the 10% reduction on his death timer. The Ancestor comes through. There was a Temporal Loop as well from Chromie. Bird is low. Vala working on the Immortal. Dahaka, I think, is trying to delay things out a little bit. They're all lands. The Feral Spirit, the Sundering comes out. The Time Trap from Chromie. It is that Oral Anomaly, so there's no extra like debuff onto the enemies. Zaxi trying to spin through all of this. There's going to be Dahaka Brush Talk again. The Immortal will be picked up by the side of Germany as Yavor is taken down by magic missiles. Zaxi will finally fall as the Feral Spirit connects. Dahaka is done with his tissue regeneration. A Judgment from Tyrael locks down Muradin. He'll be able to get the Dwarf Toss to the side, but in the end, he'll be taken down. And this Immortal is going to be a guaranteed fort. How much more can they get beyond that? That's the question we're going to find out together. Larian in top lane, moving into melee mode. Inspired minion wave is here. Dahaka still pushing bottom. Not heavily, but he's down here soaking and such. We do have Time Trap set up on the left-hand side. I think they were scattered. That's what the danger ping is. And we are in the Timidity vision. Time Trap onto a couple. Rhaegar is going to get the chain heal out. Temporal Loop onto Tyrael. He's the Eldritch Might immediate teleport. Rhaegar not going to burn any sort of purge. As the keep is going to lose its gate and it remains at 75%.
On hell. I must rest for a time.
Nice play so far. Germany looking very comfortable in this map, number 1. Right side camp is going to be grabbed over here. 7 kill difference. Alright, so the Immortals are going to spawn the north-south positions. I think we have the announcement in a minute. Good read from Sugar Daddy. Able to burrow to avoid the Stormbolt. Judgment, Leap, Sundering, Rain of Vengeance, and the Tame Strike pushes Tyrael into the wall. Rhaegar lunges in for a quick bite on the butt of Ariel. Stormbolt from Muradin slows down Dahaka, but there still is the Impaler Camp and Minion Wave arriving through bottom lane. Dream Smite goes in to weaken the keep gate at bottom. If this Immortal's won by the side of Germany, it's going to be bottom lane with the current standing of things, since top lane is weaker and bottom lane is more well defended, because that is the Immortal priority. 16 talent here, though, is going to be possibly off this top lane wave, though Dahaka is going to be forced out. Good read. Chavo, thank you for the follow button. Welcome in. Sorry if I murdered your name. Do our best. Dahaka Brush Talk left side. He's going to leave the top lane because he wants to join the Allied Rain of Vengeance. The Avatar is coming through. There's going to be a drag onto the Sonya. She does get a little bit of a healing, but that will be Sonya taken down by Dahaka. Crystal Aegis might have actually stalled things out. Barler's trying to back away. There's a lot of damage coming through, and Follow will fall. Thrall was picked up, but it is going to be Reset City for Li Ming. Population Poland, as a Time Trap is going to delay things out. Dahaka, he's going for the top lane camp. He could have had Muradin. Chromie will be taken down by Li Ming, as she's still on the race for this, or the chase. Link in, Magic Missile, Wave of Force. Any Finland? Any Finland? Judgment! Oh! The announcer did say it. It is a Finland. Hey, hold on, let me move the stream deck. I keep thinking I'm going to bonk it with my mouse and send you guys to the wrong profile. First Finland of the day! I didn't think it counted because I saw Sonya live, but if the announcer says it, then it counts. Alright, Immortals are going to be swapping to race sides. Li Ming is about to respawn. And I think there's a couple pings on this right side. I don't think they anticipate to win the Immortal. I think it's just mostly like, hey, we want to reduce the shielding so the siege is not as bad in bottom lane. Speaking of bottom lane, Sonya's pushing things out. They did get 16 talent here. Manticore's a huge pickup. You do have Reservoir of Hope. You've got the Giant Slammer as well. Muradin with the Dwarf launch. You have that heavy impact at level 7 as well. There was like a point something. Oh, really? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys catching those things. It's hard to see everything in the game. I do my best. Especially when you get into team fights, though, you kind of like, you know, tunnel vision as a caster. At least on the play-by-play. Alright, Alright, 142 of the 200 for the Rhaegar, 33 for the Thralls. We kind of stalled out, chilling there for a bit. 30 regeneration globes material, 2 stacks on the Feeding Frenzy of Dahaka since he's died once, 25 stacks for Vala, and no Reservoir of Hope has been stacked. Let's pull away the talents here. Dahaka's going to take some tower shots. Spear of the Wall from Sonya forces the Burrow, the Lurking, the Tunneling Claws level 16, gets that movement speed buff. Huge damage onto Sugar Daddy. The Ancestral will connect onto your Tyrael. The Isolation went out, but I don't think it connected onto anybody. That's a lot of damage onto the Crystal Aegis target. Muradin able to back away. The Immortal will be cleared away. The Keep will not be taken down. Magic Missiles fire out, and I think that was more of a disengage Magic Missile just to get any sort of dismount onto the enemies. But a camp will be grabbed. Vala starts working on top lane wave. Oh, really, Susborn? Oh, wow. Oh, Sonya bottom. She should be able to back away. No leap, but Judgment. I said that with such confidence. I had so much faith that Sonya was going to be able to back away. She did not. Invade onto this Fallen Shaman, maybe? I mean, the vision of the Time Trap is going to see all that. Camp is stolen. Top lane wave will be dealt with. This camp will probably find minimal to no value. Dahak is actually going to get a little bit of this minion wave for Soak really quickly. Weaken it with Dark Swarm. I was going to say, is he going to stick around for some of that experience, bud? I just don't think he wants to be that far out away from the team. I know Sonya's still dead, but just, you know, don't give the enemy an opportunity. Don't give yourself an unforced error situation. Very close to level 20 on the left-hand side. Could be off this bottom lane wave. If not, it'll be super duper close. There you go. All right, Immortals will go to race potential sides. As we see the axis on the left side, we naturally have the vision for the blue team. If I were to swap to Chromie Vision, you see the axis move to the right side. Repulsion, Wind Rush for Thrall, Farseer's Blessing, Angel of Justice, Time Trap, stalled. Connects on 2 enemies. Dahak lands the drag on a Muradin. Sunder to push back the enemies. Judgment from Tyrael into the backline onto the Vala. The Druid's Might, the repulsions there. Time Trap and Crystal Aegis will go out. It's going to delay out the inevitable kills onto Vala and Chromie. A Feral Spirit finds the Sonya. Team Germany advance into the core. They will pick up another. But Germany is the dominant team in this map number 1. 21-5 in kills. Nearly a 3-level difference. Not a fort to be lost on the side of Germany. They did take some damage, but GG well played. A pretty good map number 1 from this German crew. All right. We'll run the ads. We'll pay out the gamble. We are 15 subs away from the Resident Evil Marathon for Resident Evil Requiem. If you'd like to help us hit that, it is much appreciated. But let's go ahead and get those ads out of your hair, and let's see what we have for map number 2. We're going to find out if this will be a 2-0 series or if Poland can rally for map number 3. Welcome back, everybody! We are here into Infernal Shrines, our next map within the series, and we have on the left-hand side Team Germany. On the right side will be Team Poland. I am your caster, Bahamut, and it looks like it will be the side of Team Poland opting in for map pick priority, giving Germany first pick. Okay, so the 10 heroes we saw on map number 1 cannot be played here on map number 2. Bans, of course, will be maybe something new, maybe the same sort of situation. I would not be surprised if we see a Hogger ban. If he's not banned away, then I would anticipate him to be highly prioritized. It's not like get Hogger, win the map, but Hogger, Leoric, Sonya, who can't be played, Blaze, they're all really good for this map. They're great on the Shrine for clear. Mobility is really good for them as well, so yeah, Hogger will be removed, which is not really that surprising. Another Twitch prediction coming your way, everybody. Get your gambles in. Do we have any Bandit Redemptions I missed? No, okay. We could get to those, by the way, just saying. In case you want to spoil the good boy. does deserve it. It is Super Bowl Sunday. He deserves all the snacks. Blaze and Lucy will be banned. What else are we gonna see here on the right side? Sylvanas could be removed. Falstad's not a bad idea. Johanna could be a smart ban. There's a lot of directions you want to go to. It's just what do you not want to deal with in this situation? Do you have any sort of like knowledge of comfort picks for the enemy that you want to get rid of? Mephisto for this map in general is a solid ban, so they'll get rid of that. All right,
For the whole.
out the gate, Johanna. Not really too surprising on the Johanna first pick. It's solid for the double soak and all that. Sorry, Freaky. You gotta share. First two picks on the right for Poland 3. Double soak is important. Shrine clear. Maybe an early Gul'dan, maybe?
I will not be. So it begins.
I like the early Gul'dan. You lock in good wave clear, shrine clear. You've got poke. Deckard is just a solid healer through and through. There's no cleanse, which is one of the issues, I guess you could say, with Deckard Kane. But he does have Scroll of Sealing, Herodric Cube slows, Sapphire upgrade, Stay a While and Listen. Chen Junkrat, though, will be coming through. Really good dive and poke and displacement value. Wandering Keg. Concussion Mine, Steel Traps, not bad. Not too bad. Maybe a healer ban like Anduin, maybe? Really, they get rid of the Genji. Because, like, Light Bomb onto Junkrat, Johanna, Chen, all could be options. Using Light Bomb with Concussion Mine could be difficult to do, but I could see it. Even then, like Wandering Keg with Light Bomb could be something. Flying Kick from Chen, Falling Sword Johanna's the old classic as well. But Genji will be removed. Garrosh taken down, which leads me to believe this is going to be a bit more on the divey side. Johanna, I mean, Johanna kind of blends between a bunch of different playstyles. You can technically dive with her. You know, you pop Iron Skin, pop Condemn, run at the enemy situation. Or you can just kind of control them. But I feel like the Garrosh ban kind of leads me that they want to... The latter half of this draft is going to be a little divey. Granted, they still need a healer, and Rhaegar's already been taken out, and he's the most divey healer I think we have. So they'll play the Diablo as there was the Garrosh ban. We have nearly an entire Diablo draft here on the right side. Gul'dan not being the Diablo mage, as he's Warcraft. And the Diablo mage of Mephisto being banned away. What do we get last two picks, though? I still like the Anduin for the Light Bomb. I think that's humongous for them. Leap of Faith is pretty good against the Diablo, the Entombed Leoric. Sylvanas is a nice pickup. Good siege, mobility. Another good Light Bomb target, in my opinion.
Anna checking in.
Okay, they're going to go Anna. I mean, Sleep Dart is good control. Biotic Grenade, anti-healing. Both teams actually have well, Germany starts with the opportunity for anti-healing, as Biotic Grenade does have that 1.75%, 100% healing debuff. Deckard can go into it at level 7 with Emerald, which I think is the pretty common pickup. We could see Kanai's Cube. I doubt we see Cube Mastery. Kanai's Cube is like 40% damage debuff for 3 seconds.
Damn.
Tychus, last pick on the right side. Good sustain damage. Odin's really good for siege as well. I don't think it's a Draken Laser Drill game, but we have seen a bit of the drill here and there. Realistically, I'm not seeing a ton of value, as there's a lot of people that can just kind of maneuver away from that and poke at it. So probably going to be an Odin game for more siege and controlling the objective. Let's get into it, everyone. Let's load on into Infernal Shrines, map 2 of this second best of 3. And once again, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. Appreciate you joining us for Heroes Casting. If you're new to the stream, welcome on in. If you're not following, drop a follow. Costs you $0. You get another streamer in your quiver, if you will. We do stream 6 days a week. We got a lot of fun commentary and casting. We got a lot of other shenanigans as well. This Friday we'll be finishing up hopefully we'll be finishing up our Dark Souls 3 randomizer. I basically need to run in the opposite direction I was running in the game, so there'll be that. We got painting streams, which we're going to be doing miniature painting this week. And cooking streams at the end of the month, painting stream again at the end of the month, like Baharas. So yeah, it's a fun time over here. Thanks for hanging out. And as always, if you know someone at Blizzard, let them know that they should hire me for BlizzCon. Because, like, duh. If you have Twitter, there's a tweet that we did yesterday that's kind of silly, so if you'd like to go interact with that, it will help us out a ton. Get more eyes on us.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
All right, Germany in the blue on the left-hand side. Sugar Daddy on your Chen. Bird on the Sylvanas. Menelor on the Johanna. Timothy, Anna, and Smargrad will be your Junkrat. Aeltis for the side of Poland will be on the Diablo. Barlor, Gul'dan. Yavor is the Deckard. Vulux playing Tychus, and Zaxi on the Leoric. Pursuit of Flames, Soul Shield, Diablo, Sapphire, Deckard, Quarterback Tychus, Extra Wound Timers, Contact Healing, Zealous Glare, Might of the Banshee Queen as well, and Eye of the Tiger for Chen. The Orc is going to go Consume Vitality. Bell Flame into the bush, and Johanna doubles back, and she will not be caught by that. Nice Skinergy, by the way, between the Johanna skin and the mount. This coloring combo. Fire Stomp from Diablo goes out, some steel traps and such set up. Lurk steps out of the bush as well. The minion waves are being cleared out. Junkrat's already working on bottom. The first objective is going to be in the bottom lane. The Mortar Punisher for the first one. This Junkrat safely clears bottom, doesn't want to step up, doesn't want to get dove on, but the dive is possibly happening in the top lane onto Chen as he's going to flying kick onto Leoric. Diablo's looking for the angle for the Shadow Charge, can't land. The wall bang, Chen flying kicks through the Diablo after the overpower. Tychus comes in with the overkill. Do they have enough damage with the grenade? Grenade! It's on cooldown. It just came off cooldown. And Chen will be fine in top lane, but now in bottom, we do have a possible innovate in this camp. Sleep Dart pierces through and connects onto 2. So Fire Stomp from Diablo gets vision. Junkrat, Steel Trap, or Concussion Mine will zone. Alright, and it is a Impaler camp that was already grabbed from mid lane. Bottom lane is going to be started by Germany as well. Right side, Impaler camp from Poland is grabbed. Leoric is currently working on the enemy wave. One thing to note for the Gul'dan on his level 1 is if he dies before finishing the stacks, he will be reset down to 0, much like Medivh on his baseline quest. But of course, if he finishes those 30 stacks, he can no longer lose them, and he gets the 33% area increase on that Fel Flame. Johanna gets the hit onto 2. Tychus minigun is active. But a Concussion Mine will push Diablo further away. Haunting Wave in from Sylvanas. She wants to get a little bit of stackage on her baseline, currently sitting at 16. First milestone at 250, Pinnacle at 400. Biotic enhancements for the Ana, by the way. Flying Leap for the Chen, or sorry, the Deadly Strike. Flying Leap being later on. Master Assassin, Neil Peasants for this map is pretty common. Soul to Flame, or the, yeah, Souls to Flame. You also have your Potion of Shielding as well for Deckard. Alright, Fallen Shaman, slightly faster on the left side. Right side is going to be still picked up, I do believe. The Orc is already soaking up top. Chen's going to be chilling up here, and objective positioning is good for the members of Germany. They might try and grab one more wave of mid, or... No, they're not going to invade this camp on the right side. It is taking a little bit. I think they might be trying to push up with Chen a little bit. It is Haunting Arrows for the Sylvanas. She does have that lockdown of structures. Zaxi getting chunked. Concussion Mine will be after. Damage over time is good. First blood picked up by Team Germany, and Haunting Arrows will be activated here in the top lane. Gul'dan starts the objective. So are they going to give objective and take down nearly an entire fort? Because that could happen if this is ignored. York is about to respawn, slightly faster as well because he has that Drain applied. Deckard and Gul'dan are on the objective. Diablo looking for an angle to maybe flank in, but decides better of it. And the fort will not take any damage. It looks like things will be cleared up by your Tychus and Leoric. Leoric is chunked, though. I mean, he's got a lot of healing over time from the well tab. Deckard and Gul'dan have gotten more than 50% of the objective as a Sapphire goes out. Johanna pops Iron Skin to maneuver into the objective pit. Dem onto Barlor's, a few more Fell Flames coming out. 9 stacks, 10 stacks actually just picked up there. It should be going over to the side of Poland. Sylvanas is going to quickly clear out top. She'll bolster the wave a little bit. She does get cooldown reduction from hitting structures with Black Arrow Curse. I don't know if sidewalls count. As the Punisher in bottom lane is pushing up. Haunting wave back in top as there is going to be a scout onto Leoric and Tychus maneuvering in. Punisher in bottom lane is going to get the fort gate as well as some damage onto the structure, but they'll pull the Punisher back further in the lane, and that'll be cleared up by tower shots and such. Minion wave coming in, won't be able to get any siege value. And 102 on the Sylvanas, so she's got another 148 until she can get that 50% damage increase with Black Arrow stackage. She's going to be going into Festering Wound 7, which is a common pickup as well, just to get faster, triple marks so you can start getting the stacks going. Anti-healer for the Ana's a big one at level 7. Which is going to increase the healing debuff by 0.75 seconds to a 2.5 second healing debuff. Emerald for Deckard, as we talked about in the draft, with a 75% healing debuff for 4 seconds. Frozen Punisher in the mid lane going to be coming up next. Yeah, LaFacia, thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Wave discovers Leoric. He's going to get marked. A couple autos come out from Sylvanas. I think that was actually the... Wait, hold on. Zaxi. Haunting arrows are active. They're going to try and get the kills here. Oh, wait. Athletic Bird. No! Bit of a misplay there in top lane. As that will be Leoric able to tap well. Flying kick on to the Tychus. He's getting chunked a bit. Diablo is full on soul. Actually, no. He has reduced soul consumption. He's at 88 souls currently. Entombed from Leoric. Orify, Gul'dan. Stay While Listen, Odin as well. Lightning Breath coming up from Diablo to Stay While Listen. Captures Johanna. Gul'dan coming in with the Fell Flames. It's going to be a double kill by Team Poland. Humongous right there. What are they going to do after this, though? Are they going to soft siege mid? Do you have a minion wave in top? Next objective is in mid, but they're going to get some siege value up here. Wandering Keck, Wailing Arrow, Bless Shield, Nano Boost, and Riptire on Junkrat. Odin has been summoned. Shots are coming through. Top lane fort may get taken down because of all of this. Minion wave almost here. Junkrat poking with a few frag launcher grenades. A concussion mine pushes Diablo to the side. His Taster Explosion's level 4. Diablo split from his team underneath the tower, trying to back away with a Shadow Charge. He does not get hit by tower. Actually, he did get hit by 1. Minus 20 armor for that moment, but he's trying to back away, and I don't think this Diablo's going to be able to back off. He is full on souls. He is healing up with some of these fire stomps, but it is going to be Diablo souls expended. A kill over to Germany, as the next Punisher is going to be coming up here, and Diablo will be back. But unfortunately for him, as we had mentioned, his souls were consumed, so he does not have that extra value. Fallen Shaman left and right side are going to be grabbed. Bottom lane camp is pushing up onto the fort. 3 stacks on your Master Assassin for Tychus. Alrighty, left side is grabbed for the Fallen Shaman, right as well, and we pendulum swing back to the center here. Frozen Punisher, who's going to get it? Let's see. Gul'dan in top lane for a moment. Looks like he pre-tapped well for this engagement. Chen rotating in as well. 1 to 16 in defenders. This is good to the side of Poland at the start here. Flying kicking from Chen. Overpower again from Diablo. Johanna. Condemn is massive. The Bless Shield is huge as well. The Orify from Gul'dan. The Lightning Breath is going to be coming out as well. The Yavathor is low. The Wandering Kick from Chen is not going to be enough. Sylvanas is taken down by Diablo. Flying kick onto the Lord of Terror, and he's going to get a Shadow Charge. Riptire comes out from Junkrat, chunking onto Deckard and the Gul'dan. Leoric is split from his team. Junkrat nano boosted is going to zone the enemies back. Another Condemn from Johanna. Odin has been summoned. Pursuit of Flame from Gul'dan is completed with that 33% range or area increase. Zaxi is low, and goes down. Ancient Blessings from Deckard, level 13. Come through. Barlor, stay a while and listen. Can Barlor get the damage needed to take down Sugar Daddy or someone else? There's going to be Chen. Flying kick in. The train is there, and Chen is going to misplay and be taken down. Odin about to expire. Dashes back. The Punisher will push in, and that is level 13 for Poland. They're rallying here in map number 2. Unable to get more siege value with this Punisher. I think this is going to get minimal value. Still think we're going to see like a good 75% left on this board. It's a level lead, 169 for the Sylvanas, by the way. 43 on the Junkrat, 5 for the Tychus of 15. 53 souls currently on the Diablo as the bottom lane fort will be rapidly damaged, but will be taken down. The Blessed Shield initiation with 13 talents here. Equalized. Level 14 nano boost onto Sylvanas as they chasing the Horfide pushes back. The Sylvanas as the Riptire is interrupted by an overpower from Diablo. The Wandering Keg splits him. Lightning Breath activated. Entomb, Lightning Breath, and that'll be a Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Can they take down the Diablo? Riptire is good damage. A lot of it mitigated. Stay well and listen again onto 2. And Poland picks up another kill. You know what's sad for Tychus is he didn't get those 3 kills. That's the sad part for Tychus right there. Yeah, your team just got a triple kill. Yeah, you're ahead by 3 and 2 levels, nearly a talent tier. But poor Tychus, you know, Master Assassin. Next Punisher will be bottom lane Arcane. I honestly didn't look at the last Punisher, but the average is about 12 minutes of game time. Midford is easily taken down. Team Poland looking really strong here, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Fire Stomp from Diablo has been really strong mood here, I agree. Good to see you today, bud. Good to see everyone in chat. Thanks for lurking, chat, and hanging out. It's been a great day of casting already. And we're only in the second best of 3 of the 5 total we have available, so we'll see if this goes the distance. Poland looks like they're gonna try for it. 16 will be a big pickup for Germany as well. Sylvanas is getting close to her damage increase, so that could be a massive shift for them. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I will say that there has been a few sort of, I wouldn't call them unforced errors, but there was a few blunders from Germany, like the Chen from earlier. Sylvanas had a misplay in this fort on top lane. She wasn't really able to decide, does she go for the damage? Does she go for the siege? Does she just try and back away? So a few blunders, I think, is a good way to call it here from Germany. But top lane fort is guaranteed to be taken down. You can't defend this. The best thing you can do is you get vision of the enemy and you say, cool, we can safely clear other lanes and try and get closer to 16. As the Punisher announcement's going to be very soon. I don't know about 16 for the side of Germany in all of this.
Another shrine will be ready.
Okay, that was a solid geography joke, Freaky. That one took me a second. That was solid. That was good. I liked it. I get what you did there. Take 1 internet point for the day. Whatever that means. All right. Shrine activating. Less than half a level for 20. Camp will be grabbed over here to get some more experience. Minion wave at bottom is going to be grabbed by Chen. They'll be late to the objective is the issue. And I feel like this will be Team Germany giving objectives so they can get control of top lane, mid lane, get their 16 talent, and possibly defend. But the Orc is going to be in the top lane. Haunting Arrows from Sylvanas activated as well. Shield Glare's coming out. The Orc is getting chugged. And I think the call is just a siege onto the fort here. Right, full Hearth out from all 4. 3, 4, there it is. Arcane for the bottom lane. Shen playing it safe in mid. We got 16s on both sides. Active reload's a big one for the Ana. You do have the Holy Renewal. You have that Flying Leap for Chen. Endless Nades Junkrat. Sylvanas, what are we going to be picking up here? Is it the Evasive Fire? That's a pretty common pickup I've been seeing. It's going to be Will the Forsaken for another sort of cleanse or mobility. This Haunting Wave can kind of be a cleanse. Flying Kick in from Sugar Daddy. Elusive Brawler will be active as you see that transparency of Chen. And Keep Gate is going to be damaged. Center Gate taken down, but this is a really good defense coming out from the members of Germany. I honestly thought they were going to lose a lot more. They still have 1 tower remaining here in bottom. All in all, Germany macro in this is really good. Still a 3-kill difference. The big thing to mention for the Gul'dan, though, is going to be that Rampant Hellfire level 16. It's a huge pickup. That's going to be Iron Skin from Johanna, Lightning Breath from Diablo. This Johanna's trying to back away. The Entomb comes through. There's going to be tons of damage onto Johanna. She will be taken down. Is there any sort of trade? Sylvanas gets the nano boost. The Horrify from Gul'dan comes out and mitigates most of her value. Germany are on the retreat. Timothy is going to run the wrong way and be taken down by Gul'dan. think Poland's, I really think Poland's got the trajectory for this map number 2. Pressure Mine pushes Diablo to the side. He's gonna be that 20 talents here in a second on the right as well. Next Punisher mid lane, probably a minute and a half away still. Ancient Blessings. Wandering Keg from Chen is pretty good onto Volux. And the tower shot will take them down. Keg Smash goes out. Scoreless Ceiling finds the Diablo. Condemned from Johanna. Zaxi. Stay While and Listen is going to interrupt. Shieldgler comes out right before. Entomb with the Buried Alive. Takes down the Chen. Johanna falls as well. Scoreless Ceiling down on the ground. Leorc will fall. Sylvanas is going to try and make the big play, but she will fall as well. That's going to be a Junkrat taken down. And I think this is going to be... Yavor is trying to step up here, but it's a Gul'dan, Diablo, Deckard. Infinite Pots 20, huh? Ancient Blessings activated. Infinite Pots, Big Red Button, Buried Alive, Demonic Circle as well. And you do have your Hellgate Diablos. Force Shielding is dropping. Lightning Breath is there. Infinite Pots are down on the ground, and this is a guaranteed victory for Team Poland, as they're going to go for everyone's favorite Northern European country at the tail end. But it won't count because Chen respawned. I gotta be honest, Poland just turned that around so hard. All right, we're going to roll out the ads, we're going to pay out the gamble, and we're going to see what map number 3 of this best 3 is going to be. Pretty good payout to the Poland believers. Nicely done. Let's get into those ads. If you have a Prime Gaming, a Luna Gaming, if you want to use that, it's much appreciated. We are 15 subs away from our goal for the Resident Evil Marathon. Sorry. There's a couple things in this world where I will scream about, and my hatred for Shaun White is one of them. Tomb of the Spider Queen! We're heading into this. What's up, Rock Your World? It's good to see you, bud. Yeah, he screwed over people for that Sochi, for the Sochi Olympics, yeah, for the winter one. That pissed me off to no ends. Right. Tomb of the Spider Queen. We have Germany left, Poland right. I'm just gonna make sure the Twitch game is going correctly here. He lost Halfpipe and went home. But he was supposed to do slopestyle too. If I'm not mistaken, he was supposed to do Halfpipe and slopestyle that year, and he bowed out of slopestyle because of like a ankle injury after the Halfpipe or something. I just remember having another reason to hate him. We do have Malthael and Hogger going to be banned away on the left side. Sorry, Malthael and Mephisto banned away on the left side. Hogger and Cho'Gall banned away on the right. Technically, 25 heroes are unavailable here since Cho'Gall counts as 2. Blaze first picked on the left side for Team Germany for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Falstead will be the first pick on the right. By the way, for those wondering, this is still Group C. We are still in Group C of this tournament. We've already determined Group A, and Group A and B have been determined. If you'd like to check it out, exclamation bracket, all that good stuff. So the number 1 team from each group will be going into the league stage, which is going to be round robin. Everyone plays each other. And then the top 6 teams from that go into the playoff phase, which is the double elimination bracket. League stage is all best of 3s. But before the league stage, there's only 7 groups. So you might be like, but Bahamut, how are we going to have 8 teams for the league stage? Because there's a last chance qualifier happening in the first weekend of March, 7th and 8th. Those are a single elimination bracket, all best of 5s. 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, if my memory serves correct on that one. And then we get into the league stage where it's 8 teams, round robin, all best of 3s on those. But still, Meta Madness will prevail throughout the entire tournament, or the hero restrictions as we've had. Blaze, Garrosh, Hanzo on the left side, Falstead, Anduin on the right. Mid-ban phase, maybe get rid of a healer here with the Garrosh. Get rid of the Sergeant Hammer, as there is a lot of control to push back the enemies from trying to advance into the Hammer. Ban-wise left, maybe a tank ban, possibly. Arthas is up, Mal'Ganis is up, May is up, Anubarak, I believe, is still up as well. Anubarak wouldn't be too bad of a ban. Stitches is available too. Anduin Stitches, plus the Falsta is actually a pretty good combo as well. So you have the Hook, Gorge, Gust Away the enemies, and single target deletion. So nice heads-up ban on the Stitches. I honestly forgot that he had not been played. I think we talked about it a bunch in one of the maps, and then no, that was in the first best of 3 of the day. That was right. That was the second map, Infernal. But salami and ribs for the members of Poland. So you get the Kael'thas and ETC. Last 2 picks, gonna need a healer. I think Genji's up. They could go Shimada Bros here. The wave clear would be kinda lacking until level 4, but it's fine, really. I think you could do it realistically. It might work out. You do have good poke damage on the backline and stuff. Different diver, and then we'll get a Brightwing with that as well. Phase Shift, Blink Heals, Pixie Dust for Spell Armor against Kael'thas. Last pick on the right side, they need a solo laner into the Blaze. Leoric's been played. Rexar's up. Rexar could be played on this map. Tessa!
Yes!
Congratulations on your 5 watch streak.
Do your worst.
Yrel, last pick. Alright, they're going to go for the Righteous Hammer control and such. Let's see what we got going on. Map number 3 in our second best of 3 of the day, and we got 5 best of 3s. I was saying it right, but I was already assuming that I was saying it wrong. No Cho'Gall got banned away immediately by Team Poland. Team Poland does not want to have fun on Tomb, but here we go. I believe today is every Group C game except for 1. Let me check the bracket here really quickly. Yes, France 3 and Germany 3 will be playing next weekend Saturday as the second matchup. And we will have 1 game from Group E today. But overall, it is going to be most of Group C determined. So I think we'll figure out who the top team in Group C will be. Whoa, here's the chat. Calm down, calm down. We don't have to argue that much. Kaimo, don't be spoiling. Tessa, don't be spoiling either. Don't be sitting in chat giving away the script. Good to see you all today. Happy Sunday. It's a great day for casting. We're having a good time here. We're gonna go off topic here and there, but that's what's new on the stream, you know? We're solo casting. If I was duo casting, there'd be no off topic because I have someone else to work with, but my co-caster right now is Twitch chat. Bandit is currently sleeping. He's gotta get his booty rest for the for the party tonight. It's true, Alien. That's true.
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
Germany 3 on the left-hand side. Sugar Daddy on your Garrosh. Smar is your Hanzo. Menelor on the Blaze. Bird on the Greymane. And Tim on the Brightwing. Right side is Team Poland, or Team Poland 3, however you want to look at it. Vulux is the Kael'thas. Barler on the Falstead. Yavor is the Anduin. Zaxi Yrel. And Aeltis is the ETC. Are you serious? Anyone want to take a sub bet with me? I do not believe Dishonorable Discharge will be done by the end of the game. If it is done by the end of the game, I gift a sub. If it is not, you gift a sub. Anyone want to take me up on that bet? Side bet. For sub. Warbreaker Garrosh. You do have your Target Practice Hanzo, Adrenaline Stimpack on the Blaze, Viciousness Greymane, and Hypershift Brightwing. ETC Block Party. Dauntless Yrel, Even-Handed Blessing for the Anduin. Kael'thas is going to be Mana Addict, and the Dishonorable Discharge for your Falstead, as he gets 1 stack. I just hope they have fun. No, me too. I reckon that it's the team from Europe that takes it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heroes of the chat. Come on, man. Like, I know you all have the crystal ball. I know you've seen the script, but come on. We can't be spoiling this hard. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get into it. So, double soak will begin. Urel's chilling in bottom. We do have bruiser camps to the left and the right. Immediately grabbed by both sides. Sonic there to get a bit of vision as Garrosh picks up a stack on that Warbreaker level 1. Reward at the 5 mark for the 178 additional damage over 3 seconds, and at 15 you get the permanent cooldown on Groundbreaker by 2 seconds. Yeah, I was like, there's no other cooldown values. It's just damage over time at the first reward and cooldown reduction on the baseline. Baseline cooldown, for those wondering, it is 8 seconds. So you make it a 6-second cooldown when you complete that quest. It's not very hard to get 15 stacks. Mid lane camp from the members of Poland cleared away. Germany pushing theirs up onto the gate. Falstad is going to try and get a W stack, but Sugar Daddy is going to be forced to back away. Deny, and he's trying to deny the stackage. Looks like there's only 3 currently for Falstad. Main Cocktail splashing into the wave. Right wing Arcane Flare as well. Just a little AoE. Greymane lunges in with the Razor Swipe in Worgen form. See what he goes into in level 4. We've been seeing a bit more Insatiable lately. Could be Eyes in the Dark, could be Thick Skin. All the level 4s are viable in my opinion. It's gonna be Eyes in the Dark for the invisibility. Base shift from Right Wing onto Blaze in the bottom lane, who will be pushed aside by Face Melt of EDC. There will be a Living Bomb applied to Timidity. Pyromania was activated. Chastise goes out. The Divide Star as well from Anduin. We do have ETC power sliding through Blaze to safety. Still a minute left on the Twitch prediction, everybody, as Falstad is gonna Hearth out of top lane. Greymane putting the pressure onto the bird. It is going to be Energy Royal at level 4, which is meaning that the Gravity Lapse permanently has 70 mana reduced, so it goes from 90 to 20. And if you land the Gravity Lapse, you reduce the cooldown by 8 seconds. It's a 10-second cooldown, right? I always mix this one up. 12. I always forget the cooldown. I can remember the mana cost of Gravity Lapse, not the cooldown. Zaxi is definitely dead. That is 13 gems that I don't think Team Poland will be getting back. Germany zones them. And that actually was a nice drop onto the gem economy of Team Poland. Germany has some siege in the bottom lane with Siege Giants, Hanzo, Blaze, and Brightwing. Small contingent of minions. Steps up for a Groundbreaker, interrupted by a Face Melt of ETC, already 10 of 15 stacks. Polymorph onto Falstad as he barrel rolls aside after being a pig. Yes, everyone should click the Corsair link. Sponsor loves it when people click the Corsair link. Nanomachine coding slows down auto attack speed as well as it's just auto attack speed, right? Yeah. Just attack speed reduced by 35% for 4 seconds. And a freedom from Urel because she's a balanced hero and can do that. Scatter goes out. Zaxi trying to back away with a Righteous Hammer. Dauntless activated. Be an Avenging Wrath, but mid-air there's going to be a Wrecking Ball to throw Urel to the side, and she is going to be taken down. Blue Webweavers will descend to Team Germany as the Polymorph lands on ETC. Turned into a crab. Sugar Daddy being chased by Falstad, who is up to 9 stacks. Base shift from Brightwing into the top lane. Greymane might be able to take down Bulox. And that is going to be another 10 gems lost. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Blaze trying to back away, stunned by ETC for a moment. Falstad up to 11 stacks of the potential 75. Thanks, Hostile. I know someone bought a keyboard yesterday, which is awesome. Much appreciated. Because if I hit certain goals through Corsair and stuff, Corsair will give us stuff to give away on the stream and give you guys more benefits. So I'm gonna message my rep on Monday and ask them how things are going on my end. Because if I have a giveaway, I want to do it on the subathon day.
Destroy their constructs.
Alright, we got 10 talent tiers coming up soon. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. Blue Web Weavers have expired. There is enough for a turn-in on the side of Poland as the oil slick comes down. Face shift from Brightwing, barrel roll to the side, polymorph into a pig. Is there a jet propulsion in the corner? Indeed! No stacks lost upon death. Urel's gonna jump over the wall, and she will pick up the gems, or the major bundles of gems that were dropped. Only 2 will be lost in the end, so it works out. It works out. What a 4th kill to Team Germany. Top, mid, and bottom fort all dropped anywhere from 50, that's 60-ish, that's 20, maybe 10, 15, so really good siege from that Webweaver phase, and that was the first one. Another Webweaver phase available to the side of Germany as well. Decimate Garrosh, Dragon's Arrow, Bunker, Curse Bullet, Blink Heal for the Brightwing. Sonic Arrow to get vision on the right side, just in case anyone's going to delay this objective. Blaze will get the remaining gems turned in. Here come the big bad blue Webweavers. Half a level to go for 10 on the right for Poland. Germany, are they pivoting onto Urel in bottom lane again? You look at the Garrosh. Urel is going to be seen. But it doesn't seem like there's going to be a play into her. Garrosh again setting up for a flank. Steps out onto Anduin maybe. Mosh Pit, Hardened Defender, Light Bomb, Gust, and Phoenix. Gust comes out. Unfortunately, anti-synergistic with the Light Bomb there. Flash Shield from Anduin. Mid fort is guaranteed. Even Faith holds ETC to safety. Bottom fort probably goes down. Wait, the Dragon's Arrow initiation of the false set. He gets a little bit of lightning stackage. As mid fort goes down, bottom fort will fall, and top lane as well. Triple fort phase for Team Germany, as they are on an absolute tear here in map number 3. It'd be brutal if you'd also lose W stacks with false set when dying. Yeah, it would be. It would be indeed. I wonder if that's going to be coming into the game. Boston top is being postured. What is the gem count looking like? That is 18 to 72 with 20 turned in. I think this is, you get boss and you give the enemy team the opportunity for their turn in. Granted, the clutch does have a small cooldown, but they're going to try and sneak this. And I mean, between ETC and Urel, they have the turn in. Hell, Urel has the turn in literally. They don't need ETC's 21.
Well done, red team. My power is
Unless he wanted to get rid of those the 21 so he wouldn't be running around with a third of a turn in about. Urel would have been left with like 10-ish, so. Alrighty, 13 talents here is almost here on the left-hand side. The red Webweavers will descend. Falstad is currently in top lane clearing out the boss, and it looks like the Webweaver is going to send it right into that, which is going to give tons of time for the members of Germany to clear things out. Kael'thas does pick up a Sway Regeneration Globe, so he does have the activation of the Arcane Barrier. You can overstack that. A couple Decimate Spins from Garrosh will be coming through onto the enemies here. Power Slide from ETC, Gravity Labs to follow that up. Living Bomb applied. Garrosh breaks away. Collision Course level 13 for the Blaze. Right Wing will be picking up the Pixie Boost. You do have your On the Prowl for the Greymane. Webweaver phase has been cleared out. Now, the thing to mention, though, is that the waves are pushed out. Poland could go for another turn-in, which would actually pick up some siege, in my opinion. Garrosh is 1 stack away from picking up Warbreaker cooldown reduction. And Hanzo level 13, he's considering. He's going to go Ninja Assassin.
Deliver the gems of power to my army.
Somehow lands on ETC right there. That was actually surprising. Q for Hanzo. What are we looking at for stacks? I'm just curious really quickly. Still needs to hit Kael'thas once and Anduin twice more. So it doesn't even have the 30% range increase just yet. Kael'thas doing a great job of just staying away from this Hanzo. As Garrosh chills in the bush, the Hammering will discover him on the low side turn in. Blaze turning in a small bundle, I think, on the north side. Getting quite close to a turn in here as Garrosh is going to speed boost, break away from the Falstad, as that's a mosh pit. Hammering, Dragon's Arrow interrupts, Soothing Mist comes through as well. There's going to be a tossed Groundbreaker. Warbreaker is done. Phoenix from Kael'thas thrown into all this. Living Bomb expires onto the Fire Bat of Blaze. Chastise again onto the Garrosh. He's going to break away to the left side through the bush. Greymane still working on a camp during this delay. Sonic Arrow finds the ETC, gets the mark on him as well. Greymane grab the camp. What's the play from Poland here? They're down by 4 kills. They're down by a level in scaling. Even talents here for the time being. Garish with a small spin. Boss, by the way, in 2 minutes 23 in the top lane. About 13 minutes in game time. Main continues to push top. He's going to find a few more gems. Rolls high in the lane just to be able to try and get a good disengage path while the allies rotate up to at least help out. Singular gem turned in by Brightwing. Very important. But only 5 gems are needed for a turn-in for Team Germany as the waves continue to push up with these catapults in all 3 lanes. Periodic, of course, because the forts have been taken down. No keeps have been removed yet. Top lane damaged quite a bit by that boss. Mid lane is weakened, and bottom lane is full HP. Sonic Arrow scouts the ETC. He'll be thrown to the side. There's going to be a ton of damage. Wow. Falstad should get this. Oh, he doesn't get the gems. Greymane lunges in. Falstad taken down. Hanzo with the double kill. That is gem economy. You could say shattered. Avenging Wrath in from Urel.
The clutch is filled, Blue.
Alright, so
Power shall aid you.
Blue Web Weaver's coming through. We're 12 minutes in. Is this enough to take down a keep? Maybe go for core. Critterize, Piercing Arrow. You have the defensive measures plus the mortal combo. Juggernaut plating, Greymane with the Eager Wolf as well. The big one's gonna be the Critterize though with Brightwing. That's minus 25 spell armor is higher burst potential, and the Webweaver top lane descends. Pretty much right here, there's gonna be immediate polymorph, Falstad Bear Rolls to the side, Gust is available, ETC Mosh Pit available as well. We did go Encore level 13. Greymane Inner Beast is active. Got that Quicksilver Bullets level 7 as well for that 1.1 range increase. Doesn't outrange structures, but still 6.6 range for safety. Falstad Gust doesn't really do much. There's going to be a polymorph on to ETC as he will be getting a light bomb afterwards. Garrosh is a little bit low, but Falstad dies on the left-hand side. Garrosh jumps inside the bunker with 450 HP. Flame Strike lands on a Blaze. He pops the Pyromania. The keep is going to be taken down through the top lane as the catapult is on this view of ETC getting hit with the Groundbreaker. Mid lane, Webweaver pushing in as well. Bottom lane, Webweaver cleared away. This is ETC taken down by Greymane. The Gravity Labs lands onto a couple. Urel with the Avenging Wrath to the side. The Righteous Hammer pushing back Hanzo. And the mid keep has gone down. Is it a call for boss? I did say 13-ish minutes, and it is available. They could back off, grab boss, and then go for core with boss push.
My web weavers have fallen. Gather gems.
What's up, Owl? How you doing, bud? Happy Sunday. Yeah, we're in a map 3 with the Team 3s. Team Germany had a dominant game number 1, and then Poland pulled out just such a beautiful play in map 2. And here, Germany has regained the control. It's 8-0 in kills. They have lost some damage onto their fort gates. Lost only their bottom lane fort gate. Falstad level 1, 24 stacks. Once again, in my opinion, showcasing how this level 1 is just not good in this level of play. As Garrosh is going to be getting a Wrecking Ball into the boss stun, but the Leap of Faith will save. Falstad taken down. Mosh Pit is pretty massive. There's going to be a Light Bomb to follow that up as well. That's going to be Hanzo taken down. Blaze gets the bunker. Garrosh tries to get inside. He's going to get a Bloodthirst. No, but it won't be enough. Boss is on core with Greymane as well. Greymane, Athletic Bird, is trying to end things right here, right now. Pings onto Bird. Phase shift from Brightwing. They're going to commit to this core. They may not get it. Blaze is here as well. No bunker for another 59 seconds. As we do have Greymane the first to be taken down. Boss at a pretty decent health. Timidity is going to fall next. The boss is going to be close. Hey, they're going to get this. And actually, Brightwing will be here for the final bit of damage. And there's no Finland against Germany. Brightwing will be the MVP that gets the last hit for the team. Spaghetti Day, Bolognese. Ooh. I always feel like with Bolognese, some garlic toast always goes so well with that. Whether you buy like store-bought stuff or you just, you know, get like a baguette and toast it and put garlic on it. Oh, dude. Something about that. It's like, you know, you eat like some of the Bolognese and then you eat like a little bit of the, you know, it's like a palate cleanser almost. I voted with the odds instead of my brain. You should have Wife Mo Trips and choose the next gamble for you then, Kaimo.